Alright everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're jumping back into Panzer Corps. This is part 3, the invasion of Russia. I want to say part 14 or so of my Let's Play of the Panzer Corps Grand Campaign. But we have begun the invasion of Russia. Russia has been stubborn, things have been moving slowly. We're about halfway through our number of turns left, so we'll see if we're able to obtain a massive victory or if we fail. But with that being said, this is all from a live stream from a couple of weeks ago, and I'm going to go ahead and just jump back in here. This video will be a little bit shorter, probably about 15 minutes, but again, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll meet you back up at the end. Oh my god. So these attacks are not going anywhere near the way they're planned to go. Yes, I know I'm moving some troops up without proper supports, but I kind of feel like that may be a necessity at the moment. We've got some troops around their rear. We are threatening Smolensk, but we've still got two objectives up here in the front that are very much in doubt at the moment due to heavy enemy resistance. Oh shit, that's a T-34, isn't it? R.I.P. horsies. Alright, where was that T-34? Nothing? How am I gonna get... I need something in there to get behind their lines, so I can deal with that artillery. Or I can just pound them from afar with our own artillery, I suppose, if I can get enough of it in range. Oh, nice. Okay, so actually their artillery's now out of ammunition, which made that attack a lot easier. And makes that attack a lot easier. Damn straight. Just gotta make them shoot all their bullets so they have no more. That's very Soviet Union-like. Alright, we'll pull you back to guard that objective. And our fighters shot down enemy fighters. Awesome. Pull our guys back to the airbase. Actually, we'll leave one on him to provide some air cover. Man, I wish I hadn't sent that guy on a wide flanking maneuver. He would have been in position to maybe launch an attack. Alright. I'm gonna have to leave one guy behind. Who knows if they've got troops in lapel. And we'll let them reinforce. So we'll have two relatively strong tank units that maybe can make a move on Smolensk from the north. The alternative is send them over here. Again, this Russian T-34 is concerning to say the least. I can't upgrade you. My anti-tank guns are way too far away to help. And it's basically going to be T-34s versus infantry in relatively open ground. There's no forest to hide in. We've got a lot of supporting artillery, so we can probably pin them, and we've got a Stuka, so maybe we can do some damage to them eventually. Okay, so the T-34 may not be great against infantry based on preliminary results here. Okay, some air battles. Get him back over. Almost dead. Alright, I gotta take out their artillery first, really, before we can hope to do anything. Or at least suppress their artillery. Okay. All right, so Minsk is now, at least ever so temporarily, ours. Shift some troops. Just trying to think of what the best way is to guard us from enemy attack. All right, did some damage there. Not so much there. But they've only got one bullet left, so if they do attack us this turn with their T-34, then we'll just be able to basically attack them when they have no ammo. So that'll be good. Let's do some scouting. So there's definitely some enemy infantry in Minsk. There's also a lot of woods around Minsk, which means attacking with armor in this area will be difficult. Our armor is at full strength in the north now. Let's see. Our Stuka already moved, so we can't reinforce. So they did attack our troops. That seems like a dumb decision, but they did. Okay. Well, hopefully we just finish you off and you're the only T-34 in the battle. Oh, come on. Oh, guys, come on. They have no ammo to shoot back at. Just destroy them. There we go. All right, T-34 dead. Awesome. You already attacked. So this objective down here, Mogilov and Smolensk, the only two left. We've got 6 turns to take them. Those are... Okay. There we go. Enemy artillery destroyed. Very nice. Alright, let's start moving some troops south. Okay. I'm going to keep using my infantry car to scout out ahead. It doesn't look like, if this is to be believed, that the enemy has heavy troops here. Now, they could give us a rough time if they decide to have some rugged defenses. There's no doubt about that. I'm leaving this city unguarded, which is obviously a risk. We'll probably pull our recce guys back to defend it next turn. Shit. What's with them and rugged defenses? Just die already. Okay. I do rage a little bit in this, I think. That's fair. I don't know if it's one of the few games that makes me rage, but it definitely does make me a little bit frustrated. All right. Okay. We're closing in on the finish. I don't know why I've got these tanks back here doing nothing. Cannot prevent Stalin armor. Russian defense, best defense. This may be true. We'll see. It's going to be a close one again. No ammo for you. No ammo for you. Almost no ammo for you. Never Waffe. I love those little things. Alright. Alright, so we're closing in on that objective. Meanwhile, going back to here. Urgh! There we go. Alright. Hopefully these guys are done next turn and we finish the city of Smolensk off. No idea what's waiting us at Mogilv, or however you pronounce that. We'll find out very shortly. Oh shit. Anti-tank. Okay, so now that I just did that, I realize they're probably going to move the anti-tank gun. Oh. I just hope that anti-tank gun doesn't destroy us now that we took that city. Fly some bombers over and see what they have. Nothing? Nothing? Really? Okay. I just have to hope no Russian counterattack here kills us. Victory! Victory in Barbarossa. I think the Russians kind of shot their bolt in that scenario and defended far too much, too far forward. That's my take. But I'll take it. I'll take a victory. As bloody as it was. Adequate. That's damning with faint praise. Adequate work, Herr General. Your forces were able to overcome or bypass all significant Soviet resistance in the anticipated amount of time. It has come to the attention of High Command, however, that a serious pocket of Soviet troops is being organized near Kiev. You have been selected to deal with this problem before it becomes a serious threat.
How glorious our charge to Moscow would have been, but sometimes caution is the order of the day. Such an enormous concentration of enemy forces could threaten our advance and our reputations. To effectively subdue this substantial pocket of resistance, you will need to cut off Kiev completely by encircling it. Elements of Army Group South have already besieged Kiev itself, but will undoubtedly require your aid to secure such a major city. Only part of your core forces is available for this operation. The remainder must hold the line against a possible Soviet counterattack. We estimate that you have approximately 1 month to successfully achieve all of your objectives. Any longer, and we risk units within the pocket breaking out to link up with the Soviet reinforcements that are certainly approaching from the Far East. Should you succeed in your objective quickly enough, there may still be time to strike at Moscow this year.
So basically I've got to win a decisive victory. So last time, if I had won a decisive victory there, I think Moscow would have been next. Now we have to win here decisively for a chance at Moscow. And if that fails, then I think we're on to Stalingrad or something like that. So Kiev, you've got 14 turns. High Command has granted us an elite unit, which is nice. We can only deploy 18 units. We only have 18 in reserve, so we don't have a ton to draw from, and our forces are largely exhausted. We do have some quite a few German units actually here on the map. Quite a few that we start with. This is interesting. Most of the maps are east to west. This one's north to south. So we deploy up north here. We kind of have to drive south, I assume, to reduce the pocket while all these troops in the south kind of stand still or you know, stay where they're at. I'm guessing there's a lot of Soviet troops in here. But, this will be interesting. I'm going to need to take a real quick break, guys. Check in at the time, check in with the chat. Just give me 1 minute, and I'll be right back. Hey, Party Commissar. By the way, thanks a lot for the donation the other day. I didn't see it until later, but definitely appreciate the purchase of the, what is that, the super chat or whatever that's called. That was pretty awesome, dude. Thanks. This is Kiev now. Yes, we are on the Kiev scenario. We have a decent, well, we used a lot of our decent prestige, and it looks like the objective mainly is to deploy your troops up north and drive straight, really just driving straight down this road line, because there's no east to west, really. There are some Soviet bases along the west, but none of these are objective bases. There's a couple here in actual Kiev, but the main bulk of our force is coming in from the north, so we'll really probably just want to drive down this road and seize these objectives all along the way. And then maybe have these troops that we have kind of in position already try and attack Kiev itself. Hopefully the enemy doesn't have much in the way of air power. They shouldn't, alright? They're kind of surrounded. Now, guys, I hate to do this, but it looks like I really only ended up having time to do one battle today. I know it's Friday night, but I've got class at 8:30 in the morning, so I'm going to have to drop off. I will probably revisit this stream tomorrow and continue the campaign. I may also look at some of the other like decisive campaigns, Barbarossa or what have you. But tomorrow I think I'm going to continue the Panzer Corps stream series, and we'll fight the Battle of Kiev. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks for coming out. Again, sorry for this being a little bit of a short night, but tomorrow we'll be playing again. So once again, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and I'm out.